how a person can abuse a child, how some good people cannot come together and do something about it. I'm sure this is bothering everyone, and the growing number of child abuse is becoming so common, pathetic, and we are not able to do anything about it. Namaste friends, welcome to my channel Bang On. I'm Sunil Verma. People ask how a person can abuse a child. I ask how some good people cannot come together and do something about it. Friends, this is the topic for today. I'm sure this is bothering everyone, and the growing number of child abuse is becoming so common, pathetic, and we are not able to do anything about it. Friends, would you imagine that even the best of the relations, the closest one, they are the main source of this? And ironically, we don't say many things. Try to just shrug it off. Because of what? Because of fear of consequences. What consequences? That somebody will laugh it off? That somebody will say nasty things about it? But imagine the plight of the child. Small one. Maybe male, female, doesn't matter. People have become very cruel. They don't mind. 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. I mean, this is the age that they target. And at many situations, I've noticed, you also must have noticed, that children, they don't like it. And when they don't like it, they share it with the person in the family who is most accessible. Maybe mother, father, brother, sister, anyway. And the most likely response is, oh, let's forget about it. This is not that bad. I mean, we'll take care of this. And believe me, once you don't respond properly to the child will never come back to you again. With the result, keep tolerating. Partially, the child does not understand what actually it is, but for sure, not good. That is very clear to them. But still, there is no help from the mother, father. Father, in our society, it doesn't reach earlier than mother. And mother has her own whims and fancies about the so-called, the respectability of the family, the people saying not good things about it and making a scene out of nothing. Because of these factors, this matter is avoided, and the child has to suffer consecutively, year after year. I mean, till that child becomes grown up, that torture, that trauma is ongoing. So friends, my very humble request that get together a few good people who understand the subject, who understand the plight of the child, who probably have gone through the whole thing themselves, now grown up, and they are in a position to do something about it. Please come forward. I mean, I cannot suggest what to do, except that the moral value has to be inculcated. You see, India, especially our country, there was so much of moral system, value system in our discipline, day-to-day life. But where it all goes, when the grown-up people, the adults, the boys, the adults to the tune of 50, 60, 70 years, they are indulging into this child abuse. Would you imagine? These are the people who are supposed to check it. Now, whom to blame and whom to appreciate? I fail to understand. That is why I have flown this idea to all of you. Please be conscious, think about it. What could be the possible ways so that the child is educated about this? Good touch, bad touch is very common nowadays, and the child understands this. But what beyond that? Where the family itself is not supporting, is not trying to appreciate what is the child going through, what happens there? So I will certainly request you to come forward with your suggestions in my inbox, in my comment box, so that I also develop some kind of subject, so that it can be further circulated, given to those who make a difference, and at least the child is saved from the trauma that one suffers. Oh, you see, the suffering ends at a certain stage. But what about the scars? They are there, and the child has to go through the whole life with that scar, which probably nobody comes to know. And this is a pathetic situation. Friends, please come forward and do something about it. This is mostly urgently required. Thank you so much, friends, for watching this video. Kindly share it. And if you really appreciate and approve, kindly press the like button, and also subscribe my channel if you have not done so. I feel encouraged. Thank you, friends. Thank you very much for watching the video.